Hi, this is Sydni Craig-Hart of SmartSimpleMarketing.com, and I'd like to welcome you to this video training. If you're new to the Smart Simple Marketing community, let me quickly get you up to speed. Smart Simple Marketing is about three things. One, it's about choosing marketing strategies that make sense for your business, your voice, and your ideal clients. That's the smart part. Two, it's about easy to implement step-by-step instructions that don't leave you to figure out the details. That keeps things simple. And number three, it's about consistently sharing your solutions with the people who are already looking for them. That's where the marketing comes in. I'm well known for helping my clients to achieve their goals and get results without feeling overwhelmed. So I invite you to learn more about my proven strategies and pick up your free marketing tools at www.smartsimplemarketing.com. Today's episode is how to track your marketing so you know what's working. Why do we spend so much time talking about marketing, worrying about marketing, running away from it, or trying to figure out how to do it effectively? It's because marketing is the vehicle we use to connect with prospective clients and actually convert them into clients. And having clients in our business is what allows us to generate a profit and really be of service to people. So marketing is a really critical piece to creating a successful service-based business. And if you want to get the best results from your marketing efforts, it's important that you're strategic in your approach, which means that you want to choose the right strategies for your business. And this starts with selecting techniques that fit your specific goals and the solutions that your ideal clients are looking for. So this isn't about what all the gurus say or what everyone else in your industry is doing, but it's really about paying attention to what it is you're trying to create in your company and helping those people that you are meant to serve. Once you identify those strategies, then you need to implement them on a consistent basis and track your results. If you don't track, you're not going to know what's working and what's not, nor will you know if you've met the goals that you set for yourself. And that's also a really critical piece to being successful. You don't want to say, oh, I would really love to have some more clients, or I really wish I could make some more money. But you want to have some specific goals in mind with numbers and deadlines so that you can track those results. If you don't measure the efforts that you're putting forth to market your business, it's really like throwing stuff against the wall to see what sticks, but with your back turned so you can't even actually see what stuck. Testing and tracking your results is going to help you be more strategic in your efforts, and it's going to save you a tremendous amount of time and money. And who of us wants to waste time or money? We don't have those resources just to burn or let fall to the wayside. So it's important that with every step that you take, you track it so that you know what's really working and so you can get closer and closer to the right marketing mix for your business. So let's talk about how you can actually do that. The first point to consider is what to measure. And I want you to measure absolutely everything. So this is why it's important that you only be pursuing a few key marketing strategies at one time. That doesn't mean that you should be trying 19 different things to grow your business. I really recommend that you focus on no more than 3. And this way you can easily and accurately track your efforts and the results that you get. So for example, if you decide that you want to utilize networking to grow your business, when you go to a networking event, what percentage of the audience approximately were you able to connect with? And then what percentage of that turned into leads and then into clients? Looking at those numbers is going to see if that was time well spent when you attended that networking event. You can use those same types of measurements with speaking. How many people were interested in hearing more about your services or interested in purchasing the products that you sell? With email marketing, you'll want to look at your open rates. How many people are actually opening your messages? How many messages are bouncing back? How many people are clicking on the links in your message and landing on your website? All of these statistics really will show you exactly how effective your marketing strategy is turning out to be and whether or not you should keep doing it or what tweaks you need to make. Now, the next point of consideration is how to measure. And there are a lot of tools that you can use to do the heavy lifting for you and actually support your efforts in this regard. I recommend Google Analytics because it's widely available and it's completely free. It's also highly customizable, so you can gather as little or as much information as you want. For example, you might have it set up to send you a weekly report that tells you how much traffic you got to your website, where that traffic came from, what words people typed into their browser to find you, and how long they're staying on your website. You can also set up specific goals within the tool, so it will track and see if people are actually doing on your website or on your blog what it is that you want them to do. With other online tools, such as your email newsletter, there are usually statistics built in, so you'll want to pay attention to those numbers and make sure that you're tracking them on a weekly basis to see how your emails are doing. Even with your social media efforts, for example, if you use Facebook, you can set it up so you get a weekly report on the activity of your fan page. The principle still applies with offline networking. You want to pay close attention after each interaction that you have and jot down the results. So how many people were you able to connect with? Were these folks really your ideal clients? You can use just a simple spreadsheet to track who you're interacting with and have like a leads tracker where you pay attention to how many of the folks you meet are turning into leads and then into clients. You want to keep all of your data from your marketing tactics in one place. And if you're not super techy, you could even do something simple like an Excel spreadsheet or whatever equivalent to Excel you have on your computer. And you can just set aside a few minutes a week, 10 or 15 minutes, to drop in the numbers. And at the end of the month, really look back at that and see what it is that occurred with your marketing efforts. The last point of consideration is to understand what it is you're really looking for. So as you measure, you want to look for dips, spikes, and trends. So for example, if you see a sudden jump on your website traffic on one particular day, then you want to look back and see what you did. Did you offer a free call that day? Did you have a special? Did a blog post you wrote just really hit people between the eyes and get them to comment or get them to stop by your site? Look at exactly what you did and look at how you can replicate that. The same principle applies if you see a dip. What did you do differently? What did you change? And how can you revert back to what worked well previously? If you notice that a particular email newsletter didn't get a great open rate one week, consider what you did differently from the preceding weeks. Was it the subject line that now that you look back wasn't really as compelling as you thought? Did you send it later than you normally do? All of these things you want to consider and notice what you did differently. And also keep in mind that no 1 week of activity means much in and of itself. So don't get freaked out if one particular week is not as great as you would have liked it to be. You want to compare at least 3 to 4 weeks of data to see what worked great and keep doing that, and what didn't work so you can tweak it and move forward. So it's trends that you're looking for and noticing what happens over time. And that's how you know what you should keep doing and what's working and what you should stop doing or change because it's not working so well. I know that this takes some time on the initial setup, and I know this isn't the fun, exciting part of running your business. This may sound really boring to you, and if that's the case, I get that. You may not be a numbers person, and the thought of trying to figure this out or plot it in every week seems really time-consuming and boring to you. But if you don't track your efforts, you're guaranteed to waste time, money, and effort on strategies that don't work. And how fun or exciting is that? That's not why you're in business. So make the time to do this. Once your system is set up, and keep it really simple. Please don't overthink this. But just set up something simple that makes sense for you. Plot out the time to drop in your numbers on a weekly basis. And that way you'll be able to track your results and narrow your marketing efforts to only those strategies that work best. And thus you'll be enjoying more profitable results in your business. Thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this video. You'll want to be sure not to miss any future episodes of my trainings by subscribing to my feed on YouTube. You can simply visit my channel on YouTube and click the subscribe button to be notified each time a new episode is available. Each week, you'll enjoy learning proven strategies that I have personally implemented in my own business to attract more clients, increase my revenue, and automate my marketing. Again, this is Sydni Craig-Hart, and I invite you to visit me online at smartsimplemarketing.com. There you'll receive access to your free marketing tools and learn how you and I can work together to create the lifestyle-focused business of your dreams. I look forward to talking with you soon. Bye.